Straight to TJ Hart, news director at WSKY 97.3. Mr. Hart, all the family is telling me they have all taken and passed polygraphs. Some of them multiple polygraphs. So why is it, TJ, that police, the lead investigator, says that nobody has been cleared?
That's because the polygraph examinations are also sent elsewhere too, and the results of those are never given, to my understanding, to the person who takes them. No one has been informed directly that they have passed or not passed. I don't know why anyone would say that unless someone said, you know, we're through here. It looks good.
To John
and
Lucich.
they take that for something else.
Okay, great. To John Lucich, former investigator and author of Cyber Lies. John, typically when you administer a polygraph, the person who's administering can tell right then whether you've passed it or flunked it.
Right, but it's up to them whether they want to reveal that, and it's up to the policy of the department whether they want to reveal that. Somebody can actually pass a polygraph in some instances and still be lying. I think that they have, based on the results that they have right now, they don't want to release that information. But often enough, when somebody walks out from taking a polygraph, if they don't get arrested, they have this feeling that they've passed it.
Straight to Marlena Shivo, our producer standing by outside the crime scene. What are you hearing from the family?
Well, we spoke to both sides of the family today, Nancy, and right now we're sitting here with the paternal grandmother of Haleigh Cummings, and basically investigators really don't have much more information than they had yesterday. They are not scaling back the search at all whatsoever. There's been rumors that they were scaling back the search because they haven't been doing press conferences, but that's mainly because they don't have main areas to search right now. They are following up on at least 2,000 leads, we heard today from the lead investigator on the case, John Merchant, and also they are still interviewing the family.
Joining me right now, special guest Teresa Nevis. This is the paternal grandmother of little Haleigh. Miss Nevis, thank you for being with us. Miss Nevis, I know that the lead investigator, John Merchant, came by to speak with you today and debrief you. What, if anything, did you learn?
I learned that just because they're not having a press conference does not mean that they're not working some leads. They do have a few good leads right now that they're working on. Basically, they're not going to give us a whole lot of information, but he did say that they had some things that they are working on. So,
Ms. Nevis, why is the home still cordoned off, making the family live in tents and donated campers?
One, we do not have to live in a tent. My son will not leave here, and therefore we stay here in the tent to be with him. The people who donated the RV were wonderful to give him a place where he can be alone with his son and actually be warm and almost comfortable. So that was great. And what was your other question, Nancy?
I was just wondering why, Ms. Nevis, they still
still have it.
Yeah.
Okay. That is because in the event that they get a lead or a tip from somewhere, just for instance, you know, somebody says that there was a hole in the floor where somebody could have came through. They have that still where they can go back and collect evidence, where if they release that home, then all that evidence is pretty much useless.
You know what, you're absolutely right about that, Miss Nevis, and your son says that right now he can't go back into the home anyway. Why?
Because Haleigh's not there. I mean, Haleigh's one of them children who fills up a home with smiles and laughter. And you just couldn't be in there without her.